Hello again. I started doing these videos a week ago. I told myself that I was just gonna start something brand new. So before this, I had, I came onto Facebook and it was just like, hi, I'm Elle, an ex-Jehovah's Witness. Like, this is my story. And it was a story that I've always wanted to tell. I've always wanted to tell. And I remember I had this coaching session with my coach, and what did she say? Something like, I feel like you just want to be seen. And it was like, it just brought me to tears. I was like, that's it. That's what I want. That's exactly what it is. I've always just wanted to be seen. And and then I remember it was maybe a session or two after that, we talked about like telling my story, and she was saying, do you want to tell your story? And I was like, I remember watching back the video, and like I was just like, yes, I want to tell my story. It's like I have kept this story so bottled up for so long, decades, and really not feeling like, I don't know, I feel like I have so much to share, and I feel like I want my story to be one of like hope and inspiration, and also like a lot of lessons on what not to do, that you don't have to take things to the extreme. You don't have to go that far to really learn so much about yourself. And so that's why I have started this channel, is because I want to show you that we can tell our stories, and we can tell our stories in like a really simple, easy, authentic way. Like, all we have to do is turn on the camera and talk into it and tell our story and tell what we've been through and tell it to the world, tell it to other people that we might really help. And that's all there is to it. And so I have to tell you, these past couple of days they've been crazy. They've been so crazy, because I'm like, is this normal? I don't think this is normal. I've had to work really hard on Facebook, but I've had to like be present, show up, try to connect with the community, show up. And it was my goal to post every single day on Facebook. And usually I will post like every single day but Sundays. And then I started doing that on Instagram too. And so it was just like this thing of like, I'm just going to do this challenge just to show up every day. And I did it for a month to start off with in Facebook. I did that, and then I had a really great response, and I've met so many amazing people. Oh my gosh. I was just celebrating a 1-year anniversary with my friend that she's become so close to me, and she is just like a mom to me. I call her Mama. I have 2 mamas on Facebook now, and these are women that I've connected with so closely that it's like I can call them, like really call them on the phone and be like, I'm kind of going through this thing. And like, even me as a life coach, like I need help too sometimes. I need somebody to like bounce something off of, like a mom would do, because I don't have a mom. I don't even have my a JW mom, the one that I used to have. I've been shunned, and yeah, I don't have those people in my life anymore, and I've found these replacements. But what I'm trying to say is that by me showing up consistently every single day for a full year, it's about in October that I'm celebrating 1 year. It's amazing what's happened. It's amazing the friendships that I've made and all the people that I've been able to help. And I've been able to meet clients off of Facebook. Like, how crazy, right? And so when I came here on YouTube, I had this feeling. I wrote about it in my newsletter last week, and I wrote and I said, I just had this like feeling of like, just not feeling good. It was like was it last? Oh, it was last Wednesday. Yeah, last Wednesday night. So I had written my newsletter, and I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, it was just such a glum day at work. And then I came home, and it was like I felt like more alive. And I'm like, what is this? Why is it always this way? It's like I should feel very fortunate and I don't know. I don't want to say should to myself, but I do feel very grateful for my corporate career, that it really does pay the bills and it takes care of me and my daughter, and they've been wonderful to me. And I've been in this business for a long time, but it doesn't light me up, you know, it doesn't inspire me, it doesn't make me feel I don't know, like 100% myself. And so, yeah, through Facebook, through finding clients, through working with other ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, and then through starting this YouTube channel, I feel like I'm just like more and more becoming like myself. And so when I got into the car after after coming out of Costco last week, oh my gosh, that was so funny. I'm like, did this seriously just happen? Because I was really gonna stay home that day and work, and then I had something tell me like, just get out, do your chores, go to Costco, like take care of that, because I really didn't want to go. And then wouldn't you know, my intuition was telling me, and I ran into these Jehovah's Witnesses. Oh my gosh. So that video has gotten almost 6,000 views. And I'm sitting there like, and there's been so many comments and stuff. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Like, I don't know if this is normal, but it's kind of cool. I'm like, what is going on? It's just been really, really such a fun week. And I wanted to just sort of like commemorate it and tell you, you know, what I'm up to. If you've watched my very first video, you've seen that I just had this feeling like I want to come on and tell more of my story. Like when I love to write, and so when I'm writing, it's like you can only write so much, right? I like doing lives on Facebook, and so this was sort of like, oh yeah, I could do that. I could put up a little video. I want to show you that it's very easy, that all you have to do is record yourself and post it in this format that I'm using. Format. It's not even a format. It's like I'm seriously filming on my iPhone SE, second edition, and I'm making this, you know, it's sort of like a testament of like what we're able to accomplish with just showing up daily. So for this challenge for myself on YouTube, I'm giving myself until January 1st. I'm going to be filming every single day, like posting something every single day. So that will be, I think, almost maybe a little bit less than 100 days. And so that's what I'm up to. And like we'll see what happens. But so far I just want to say it on film, so that it, like, every week I want to let you know where I'm at and how it's going and how things are growing. But today it says that I have 10,400 views, 733 watch time hours, 369 subscribers. What? Oh my gosh. And then I was looking over on Instagram, it says 695 followers. On Facebook, 238 friends. And you know what is so crazy? This whole thing started a year ago, and because I had spoken out and told my story, finally, after all of these years, I was never honest. I never told it. And when I finally told it, oh my gosh, so many people unfriended me on Facebook. And I remember taking a screenshot, and I was thinking, you know what? One day I'm going to have so many friends that really love me for who I am. And, you know, I know it's just the internet, right? But the thing is, like, these friendships that I've made, some of them, like, we've had video calls. I've gotten to meet people from all over the world. Like, it's been incredible. And it was all because I decided to speak up and tell my story. And so that's what I want you to see. Like, I want you to see what's possible for you if you want something like that in me. You know, like, I'm just sort of like documenting this little, I'm not going to call it an experiment, but I am calling and a video every day until January 1st. That is sort of an experiment. Like, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I really appreciate, I appreciate you being here. If you don't know about my newsletter, I send it out every Wednesday. And so if you want, you could go to my website and sign up. It's at the bottom. You could scroll down to the bottom, and then it'll, my website is elrenocoaching.com. And I love sending out a newsletter every Wednesday. So this week, and I wrote it today, but I was talking about like, oh yeah, last week I was just having this gray day at work. I'm like, oh my gosh, like it just seems like everything is so easy, and you've been in I've been in the same kind of work since 2007. And so for me, when I go to work, it's sort of easy. And I do feel very grateful. They do pay me well, but it's really not where my heart is at. My heart is with the ex-Jehovah's Witness community, and it's kind of like all I really think about doing. I think about, what am I going to do? How am I going to reach more people? How can I inspire people? How can I show them what's possible? What more can I do? And like that really lights me up. That gets me excited. That gets me feeling like I'm doing something, right? I'm doing something, and hopefully I touch somebody's life in some way, because I know all the people that I've run across these in these communities, these ex-Jehovah's Witness communities, like they have seriously touched my life so much, and that's what I want for all of us. Like we're so connected. And I know that I've seen a lot of haters here on YouTube, but I had Matt Dobbins, he reached out to me today and he said, hey, here's something that I kind of use with, with the haters, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's such good advice. I'm like, okay, I'm going to use that, I'm going to reformulate it into my own way. But it's like, I mean, if I'm getting haters, that means that there's people going against the religion that are out there searching for answers. Like, this is actually so good, So I just hope to be one of the many ex-Jehovah's Witnesses out here in YouTube land, and just seeing what we can do together as a community. So thank you so much for your support this week. It was like so unexpected and like, oh my gosh, what is happening? So thank you so much. I appreciate you. And also, if one of these videos that I end up making, if you think of somebody that you want to send it to, that it might help, that might be really cool. Just a way of for us to all stay connected. Yeah. But that's everything. This is week one. Week one is in the books. What a wild one it's been. Thank you so much. All right. Goodbye, everyone.